Yeah, it could be. Could be. All right, well, I'm not going to lie, Sam. I haven't really read up on this kind of stuff. I thought there was going to be a cheeky...
Nando's?
Cheeky No. Okay, there is a point where, like, holds out the hand in the same way. It's just... Okay, that was a flash away. That's a flash forward for a root.
That's not bad, and they get the damage there. There's no Raptors to be seen here, but maybe the need for a Denizen media gank there. That gives me an opportunity, Alex, because I subjected my... I actually know Lehens is coming down mid lane. I take it back. I can't tell you what I was watching, because right now I'm watching League of Legends. The Shockwave is decent, but the Headbutt Pulverize will make the Calyx goes up into the air and will die to Raptor. Clever girl.
Comes in from the flank. Gotta watch your sides. Comes out of the undergrowth. Longshot will go towards another large reptilian and take down the dragon. That one won't be shown on Parks here. Be taken down and put around as a prize. About 20 minutes. Oh, great film though, the original Jurassic Park. I will say there was some decent aura farming moments. Hang on a second, a good root in the mid lane.
I think he might just be dead. Diablo's not having fun there. Had already burned the flash after the curtain call scenario. Bot side.
Alistair is as well, wrapped up here.
Gonna go for the engage on the top side. A nice angle on him with the public execution. Didn't manage to find the magic words to escape that particular prison. We'll find themselves in the grey screen for a little bit.
Gideon caught on the turret now too. Kellen's roamed his way up and has himself an unbreakable will. The burn will keep going on to him. Who's tanking right now? Clear, who turns onto it afterwards. Might be Kellen. Raptor instead. Uses the heal, gets out safe. 2 for none. Clean dive.
Waits for the energy to recharge a bit, then goes through the...
Which is saying, have you seen this cat? And it's Jonesy from Alien. So Jonesy from Alien is on a missing poster in Halo Combat Evolved, because they were all very big Alien fans. Kind of hard not to be in.
And the elites have a certain similarity.
Yeah, exactly. Now over the wall, Kellen looking for his combo. Where's that cow gonna go in?
Ooh, flash. Nice dodge away from Jiwoo. Keeps himself safe, but all the while the turnaround begins to come on through Gideon in a potentially dangerous spot. They blow up. The ambassadors get traded out. Dragon taken before they fall, though. So Gideon happy enough with this trade. Jiwoo trying to trade out onto Vikla. Out comes the shockwave. Vikla cannot get the kill on Calyx, who drops out of vision, and now Diablo will unfortunately be going down to Dia de los Huertos. The death continues to stack here in the river as BFX fall to the might of Nongshim.
I feel like Vikla has had a sophomore slump a little bit.
Him and Prince had an interesting time over in NA for a bit.
Oh, true.
Which was not the easiest time. Prince in particular fell off a cliff as Kingin might be being dethroned here as clears him.
Long live the Kingin. Push them off that. That was pretty clean.
That was not bad. Yeah.
Bot lane turret though.
Must have another reference.
Is that Mustafa because of...
Yeah.
That's great. I'm very happy with that.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't understand that. I must be in ranked Jeremy Iron in references. Jeremy Irons was the voice of Scar in The Lion King. I'm going to be explaining all of my references from now on.
Oh, there's a lot of fire coming on down. We burn to Simbas as they will get some value out. Yeah, we're going there. Although we'll get the cow over the wall and make sure that one happens. And they just can't wait to get more kills.
It's a good reference there too, actually. Goddamn. Nongshim pushing in towards the mid lane turret. We'll take down that turret as well. Put it in a pile of rocks. King's Rocks, I suppose. As
set of kills, which keeps them in
the
running here.
That has to flash.
Yeah, but where to? We'll turn into a cannon briefly and then manage to get out with the blast goal, and the equalizer comes down, but kind of sucks, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, doesn't choose the right escape path to cover with the equalizer. Gideon was there behind him too. It will still lead to... That was a knee... Was that your knee cracking?
It was my ankles.
Did that come through on the mic?
I don't know. I've got very clicky ankles, guys. They do that quite regularly.
God, I was taken off guard. They're King and trying to teleport out. No cancels on the Rumble. Can they kill him?
It's not bad, but I don't think it's enough to finish off the Aurora, who does get back just about in time.
The redemption might have
even. I feel like one of his arms needs to be like a deep frying basket.
I need like his harpoon on his arm to be a
spatula.
No. That's the other one. That can be the flamethrower, which can just rotate around or whatever. That can be
like double meals. Like you're doing for breakfast and dinner.
If you would like to respond to anything we've said on stream, he must first complete an episode of Six
on the rotisserie.
That would have been very funny. That's a great idea. Kipka having engaged coming through here. Kellen has the ultimate.
Up. In comes the equalizer. That's a good spot. Kellen will try and find some angles there. Flash on force to get something. Gideon throws down the cataclysm, gets the kill onto Rise, who ends up falling. Public execution to the backside, but it might be too little too late. They're running out of damage. A turnaround as Aurora goes between wells. The curtains also end up call as the shots keep firing. And Raptor, well, unfortunately, you have been out evolved. Gun beats dinosaur.
BFX put a load of stuff in for.
It's a decent amount of work done there. Atakan secured by the might of...
dear me, what a guy. Kellen looking for a better engage this time. No flash on Calyx now.
No, there's not. Flames coming on down. The Pop Blossom is on in. Public Execution doesn't land. Maraptor need to hit that one. The Calyx comes on down and blasted by the Jhin. 6-0-5 has certainly gone far enough ahead at this point to start taking some skulls. Gideon gets another. The TP in from Vikla to clear the wave.
Jiwoo comes in for another kill and an assist. Execute Order 606. Jhin brings down the curtain. BFX are left electrocuted, shot to pieces, and losing this game. Diablo, well, he's not really been able to do that much. BFX trying to get the mid ladder out, rooted out. Jiwoo turned around, well, Kingdom turned around to excuse me. Won't save anyone though. This Kingdom takes down the Rise.
Quite the sound that a seismic charge makes, but it's starting to get towards them. Still the most satisfying.
The thing is, they made some really good music at some point, but hey,
I'm still
Gideon looking for the dunk.
Okay, there goes Gideon forwards as lacerated, sundering slam. That's right, sundering slam's yes, and there's the execution going in, but that's into 5 people. Raptors still trying to play it out, trying to survive through to the redemption, but gets blown up by the Jhin. They will get the kill back at least onto 1, but unfortunately for them, Jiwoo is so online.
BFX just cannot get the damage down onto the right people. Who cares if you're damaging Lahens? He doesn't care. It's only his first death of the game. 8-0-7 for Jiwoo, 4-1-7 for Calyx. Gideon's having a fine time of it too. Despite them putting a lot of damage into the Jarvan, he still makes it out alive. BFX will give over the Cloud Soul. Nongshim really, really far ahead. Fantastic. Yeah. Very, very cool.
Did a lot of good work in that movie. Yeah. I enjoyed it well enough.
Medic had a lot of great puns at Race for World First. Yes, he did. He's a great pun master. I like casting with Medic. Yeah. I actually got him to like actually facepalm because he said, solid second.
I would have missed that one. I'm not gonna lie. I would have needed you to explain that.
It was very funny. Yeah. Catch onto Lahens.
We just about survived. So that Raptor couldn't get in range for another Drake Hound step. That's unfortunate all the while. Unfortunately for BFX, the Baron goes down.
They try and get that pick onto Lahens, but once again, Lahens makes it out alive. Done a very good job of taking damage and somehow surviving as Nico. Very hard to do that.
Nico was not even get to that point. It's part of the problem, right? Is 3 items, and again, while I was having my complaints about the double burn build for the Orianna, at this point it means so little difference. You're just hurting people.
Yeah, and it's so easy to get that damage down compared to FEARX. Biggest thing we came out of draft with, and turns out biggest thing in this game. Ooh. Good dash away. Diablo could have actually got caught by the shockwave there. Flash would have been forced. Hell flashing over.
Does indeed flash on in. Doesn't get as much value as he's hoping for. Finally goes back in. There's a public execution. It is onto Jiwoo. That's not bad. The Pop Blossom defensively doesn't keep the Jhin alive. Still, they lose the Alistar for the trade. And all the while, the rest of the team is still popping. Between worlds goes the Aurora. You killed the Jhin, but what about the rest of the squad? Diablo's trying, but he's in a 1 versus 4. And he can do no more here in this game. Nongshim surely closed this one out after a cataclysmic teamfight in BFX's base.
There will be no escape. The B-Rex is left in the Cretaceous as Nongshim put this Jurassic Park story to bed. First game of the series goes to Nongshim RedForce.
FEARX, where X is unfortunately being sold